Yes, guys, and welcome back to another preview and predicted lineup. This is, of course, West Ham taking on Arsenal in the Carabao Cup, League Cup, guys. Round of 16. We have got a West Ham fan on, my very, very good friends. We've got Tom. Yes, Tom, what are you saying, my G? You good? Mate, I can't. Guys, can you hear him? Tom, you there, bro? Tom. Bro, I can't hear what he's saying. Shit, guys, can you hear him in the chat? You guys hear him in the chat? No. No one can hear you, Tom, man. Come back in and come back out. Wait, let me try this. Oh, this is a nightmare. You guys can hear me though, yeah? Tom, come back in and come back out, man. Leave the studio and then come back in. Yeah, guys, he's gonna come back in. Hopefully it works, man. What is going on today? We got the chat low, guys. I'm meant to have West Ham fan. You can see some technical difficulties. But yeah, I'm going to the game on Wednesday, guys. I'm looking forward to it, you know. First away day in a while as well. I mean, my last away day I did go to was Chelsea, Stamford Bridge, a few years ago when Gabriel Martinelli went like that. And he scored that when Kante slipped that game. So it's my first away day in quite a while. I'm looking forward to the game. You know, not that far to, of course, London Stadium. Not that far from the Emirates as we know. But yeah, Carabao Cup last 16. The chance for Arsenal to go into the last 8 of the Carabao Cup. And yeah, I think, as I said, this is a trophy that I want to win. This is a trophy that I want to go far in. You know, this is a trophy that I believe we should be taking seriously. I know many teams and many clubs don't take it seriously, but you know, this is the type of trophy that I do take very seriously, and I want us to go and win this trophy because we've only won 2 in our history. By the way, we've only won 2 League Cups in our history. So yeah, this is a trophy I really want to go and take seriously, and I think we can go far in it. I think obviously Man City are out now. You know, it's sort of like the big powerhouse. Let's see if Tom's back. Let's see if it works. Tom, is it working?
Sure.
Yes, he's working. Big up Tom, man. Big up
You
Tom.
alright?
I'm good, man. How are you? You good?
Good, yeah, I'm good, yeah.
Let's get right into it, man. Obviously, we're both going to the game on Wednesday night.
Yeah.
Look forward to it, mate. I was just saying it's my first away day in quite a while. But yeah, man, West Ham. Talk to me about West Ham, Tom. How's your season been? How's your season been so far, Tom? How's David Moyes been doing for West Ham so far in this season?
We had a good start, but then like we lost 3 games, we've lost, so we're slowly on a bad run.
Yeah. So what happened in the last 3 games? Like, what were the results then?
Well, we played Aston Villa when we got back from the international break, lost 4-1, and then Europa League on the Thursday, we lost 2-1 to Olympiacos, and then yesterday, which I was expecting to win, we lost at home to Everton, which was not good enough. We only had 2 shots on target, and that is not good enough.
So, but you have had some good performances this season, man. You know, against Chelsea. I said you've had some good performances this season against Chelsea, right? When you beat Chelsea.
Yeah, I went to that game. We had a good game there. We beat Brighton away.
That
so we started off well, but now we've just started slipping away slightly.
Look, listen, we obviously we paid you the money for Declan Rice, and now, as we know, he's been a fantastic signing for Arsenal. He's going to be probably a future captain, by the way. You know what a player he is. But how impressed you've been, Tom, with West Ham's transfer business, and what's been your thoughts on all the signings that you've signed this summer?
I've been quite impressed, to be honest with you. Like players like Ward-Prowse fitting in nicely, Alvarez, Kudus is a great player.
Yeah,
like he's fitting in quite nicely. So I think we had a good transfer business overall.
Yeah, look, I mean, James Ward-Prowse was a quality signing for you, like, isn't he? And he's, as you said, he slotted in, you know, really nicely in your midfield. Obviously, Mohamed Kudus looks very good as well. You know, we funny enough, we wanted him. You know, we was going to sign Mohamed Kudus, but you guys sort of hijacked the deal, and He's looking very good for you guys. But yeah, look, let's talk about going into this game, Tom, bro, because London Stadium. I want to go back to last season quickly. Obviously, at London Stadium, we went 2-0 up against you guys in the Premier League. You guys came back 2-2. Jared Bowen, absolute, in the end, masterclass in the end from Jared Bowen, wasn't it? But yeah, what was your thoughts on that game last year, man?
I think we went 2-0 down, and then it was like Saka got. It was actually 2-1, and Saka got that penalty.
Oh, you
and I
missed
thought
it.
if he scored that, you would have won 3-1. It would have been, and that would have been game over. But it was quite crucial because he missed it, and we went up the other end. Bowen scored a screamer.
Yeah, exactly, man. And you guys, ultimately, that game was a downfall for Arsenal in terms of us winning the league title. I personally thought it obviously started from Anfield when we drew 2-2. Then it went to you guys when we drew 2-2. Then Southampton when we drew 3-3. And then obviously Man City when we got battered 4-1. So that's sort of like our downfall. And you was part of that, to be honest. So Carabao Cup, man. I mean, I've been looking at your recent Carabao Cup results in terms of last year, and because there was a time you beat Man City, wasn't it? I think in the quarterfinal.
Yeah.
Do you think Moyes will take this seriously? Do you think he'll play a very strong team?
I'm not sure if we take it that seriously because it's only the Carabao Cup. It might pick a couple of good players in, but it depends. Personally, I think we'll get beat because we're on a bad run, and I think we're just going to get fucked over.
Wow, so you're not confident, even being like at London Stadium?
I mean, we have a chance. I'm a little bit confident, but not much going past our recent results. I mean, 3 losses in a row.
What have you made of Arsenal this season, Tom? As a West Ham fan, do they frighten you for this game?
You've been really good this season. Yeah, you're unbeaten. So I'm a bit afraid because we'll probably put out our second team, and our second team is like Danny Ings up front, Ben Ram on the left, Kudas on the right, and then Fornals in the middle. And if you look at your second team, you can like play Trossard, Havertz, Nketiah. You can rest Rice and Ødegaard and like still beat us.
But do you think you should be taking the Carabao Cup seriously? Is that trophy you like to see West Ham win?
Yeah, I would like to see us win it and take it a bit more seriously than recent years. I think we haven't taken it that seriously because we probably thought it's only the Carabao Cup, so it doesn't really matter.
I think many teams have that mentality, though, innit? You look at like some Man City, they got knocked out already against Newcastle in the third round. Many teams like we do it. I'm sure Liverpool do it. Many of the big so-called teams, they rotate their squads around and they give their sort of like their younger players a chance, to try and prove themselves in this Carabao Cup, because this class is one of the most trophies to win in obviously in the Premier League, well in England pretty much, because you got the likes of the FA Cup. For me, I don't know about you, but I prefer the FA Cup over the Carabao Cup any day. Obviously, and then you got the main Premier League, which is your bread and butter. You got the FA Cup as well, that's a big trophy, and you got Europe as well on top of that. The Carabao Cup sort of like dismissed, so many of the bigger sides just sort of rotate their squads around because they're also trying to fit in all like the schedule in as well.
Yeah,
the Premier League games on the weekends, and if you've got Champions League
games, to be honest.
a lot of games, exactly. So I do think that's why we're going to probably see Arsenal and West Ham both rotate. I think we'll rotate as well. Obviously, we'll get into the lineups in a minute, but yeah, obviously, I do think both of us, are going to rotate our squads around. But honestly, from my perspective, I think you're going to give us a good game, man. I really do. And as you said, it'd be interesting to see how Moyes does line up for you guys. But
Yeah.
This season I've been impressed with, and I know your form's been horrendous recently, hasn't it? Not just Premier League, but obviously in Europa as well. You guys also Olympiacos. And you should have beat Everton, man. They're dross this season,
Yeah.
so you should have really beaten them. Aston Villa, I mean, fair enough. Una Emery's flying right now, quality manager.
Yeah.
Villa Park. It was always going to be a very tough game.
I expected to lose there anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Because having a
But
blinding
the way we lost got me.
I mean,
because we didn't perform that great.
I mean, what I look at West Ham, and honestly, I do think Moyes can get it right for you lot this season. I really do, because I think he's shown it in parts this season, Tom. Yeah, I think you go back to last season, it was a horrible season in the Premier League, wasn't it? You guys finished, lower half of the table, didn't you?
Lost 20 Premier League games.
That's what I'm saying. But what did Moyes do? I mean, he won you guys the Conference League.
Yeah,
which ultimately made up for it a lot. And that got you, obviously, you're back in Europa League now. And the start of the season, I thought for West Ham, I thought you was excellent start of the season. Defensively,
well,
I thought you were a lot more, solid at the back. The likes of Kurt Zuma, the likes of that Moroccan guy. What's his name? Odegaard, in it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Odegaard, you have your two wing backs as well. You have obviously, no more Declan Rice. Which honestly, do you? Of course, it's a stupid question, but do you miss Declan Rice? I'm sure you do, right?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, in a way.
But do you think
I'd love to like him to come back, but he wants Champions League. That's just the thing.
Do you think you've actually missed him though, like as a team this season? Because I see players like Ward-Prowse doing a similar job which he did.
Thought we would, because like he was a great player. Don't get me, but like we've brought in Ward-Prowse and we've filled it with Ward-Prowse and Alvarez. So I think that is a replacement. Them two.
Yeah, 100%, man, and that's shown a lot this season. So honestly, I think you're going to give us a great game. I can see this guy into penalty shootout. I really can see this guy into penalty shootout. I think both teams, as I said, we are going to get into our predicted lineups in a minute, but I reckon both teams are going to go with a more rotated side. I think we're going to see a few young players play. It'd be really interesting to see if Arteta does start Declan Rice, of course, going back to his former club. I reckon if Declan Rice does start, or if he comes to the bench, I reckon your fans will give him a great reception. Because because what he did for you as a player was, I mean, he was top class at West Ham. He come from your youth academy? I don't think he did. I think
academy. He came from there.
Oh, there we go.
He was at Chelsea's academy from about the age of 6, and then he came at like 10, 11. I'm not quite sure though.
Yeah,
but still,
but ultimately, his first club professionally was West Ham. So But yeah, look, it's going to be a good game, man. I reckon it's going to be obviously we're both going to the game. So look, may the best team win for that and all that, Tom. But we're gonna get into lineups now, my bro. We're gonna get into some lineups. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna share my screen, and we'll do your lineup first, yeah.
Yeah, all right, yeah.
So I'm gonna share my screen quickly, guys. While I'm doing that, make sure you hit the like buttons up. I'm going to do this quickly, and we're gonna see West Ham's lineup. What Tom thinks he's gonna go with. What Tom? So firstly, what's the formation that Moyes usually plays? Is it like 4-3-3?
Yeah, it's 4 at the back.
Yeah.
2 in midfield. 3-1. So 4-2-3-1.
Is it 4-2-3-1? Right. Let's have a look. 4-2-3-1. Something like that, yeah? Yeah, all right. So who's going to be your goalkeeper, do you think, take on Arsenal?
I think Fabianski will play.
Fabianski against his former club, former Arsenal player.
Yeah.
Who? I swear you got Areola as well, don't you?
Yeah, he plays league games, European games. He's our number one this season.
He's been doing well. I've heard as
Yeah,
well.
he's made excellent saves.
Yeah, so Fabianski's going to go and goal against his former club, guys. People may remember him. You know, saved a penalty against Iron Robin as well, by the way, Fabianski. So yeah, big up to him. Right, your right back.
Right back, I'm going to Ben Johnson.
Oh, Ben Johnson.
Yeah.
Has he played a lot for you guys this season?
No, he played against the round before this round. It's round 3, away at Lincoln.
Here he is, Ben Johnson, right back. Have you still got Sufal?
Dufal, yeah. He plays league games.
Yeah, so yeah, Ben Johnson right back. And then who's your 2 centre backs?
My 2 centre backs are going to be Mavropanos and Ogbonna.
Mavropanos, the former Arsenal guy, man. I spell Mavropanos. Fuck.
VOR.
I had him. There he is. Man from Hanos. And who else? Ogbonna, yeah?
Ogbonna, yeah.
My Italian Ogbonna. There he is, Ogbonna. So there's the 2 centre backs. Guys, you us fans may remember that Marapapanos did play for us. He played against Man United when we lost 2-1 to him at Old Trafford. He had a very good game, and then I think against Leicester he got sent off. So now he's at West Ham against his former club. Left back for you, bro.
I'm going to go with Cresswell.
Cresswell.
Yeah. Although he played yesterday, he's our second choice left back. He plays cup games, so I'm going to go with him.
Who's your first choice then?
Emerson.
Oh, Emerson. Oh, yeah, he's good, man. He's
Yeah.
good. He's good. So, all right, who will be your 2 CDMs?
I think Souček, one of them.
Souček. There he is. And who's the other one?
I'm gonna go for Nows with him.
Oh, Pablo Fornals.
Yeah.
Have you still got Lanzini?
No, he left.
Did he leave? Oh my
Yeah.
god. There we go. So no James Ward-Prowse then for you.
Nah, resting him for the weekend.
Resting him. All right. Who will be your in front of them? In front of Souček and
on the left, I'm gonna go Cornet.
Maxwell Cornet. Yeah, he's good. He's good, man. He's a tricky player. On the left wing, yeah.
Yeah.
He's a tricky player. I remember this guy at Lyon. He's a good player. Right, Cornet on the left. On the right.
They're still on the right, so I'm gonna go Kudas on the right.
Mohamed Kudus on the right wing, yeah.
Yeah.
The man that Arsenal wanted, guys, most likely will play against us. Kudus. Mohamed. There he is. Kudus. Right, who's going to be in like the middle midfielder?
Rama.
Ben Rama, yeah.
Yeah.
Ben, mate, he loves a penalty against us, don't he, man? Honestly.
Yeah, he always scores praise.
He loves a penalty. What's his first name? Saeed, isn't it?
Saeed.
There he is, Saeed Ben Rama. And then your striker.
Danny Ings.
Danny Ings, mate. He loves the game against Arsenal as well, by the way. I remember him at Southampton. Danny Ings. Hold on. What is going on with my laptop, man? It's lagging. Ings. There he is, Danny Ings. So, guys, that is Tom's West Ham lineup. I reckon Moisey will go similar to that, you know. I reckon he'll go definitely similar to that. I mean, players I'm afraid of from your lineup, Tom, yeah. I reckon Kudus is a good player. Cornet is a good player. Full Nouns is a decent player. I haven't really seen too much of Marapapanos. Cresswell's all right. So yeah, that is his lineup, guys. Let me know what you guys think about that. Let me know what players you're worried about from West Ham. I'm gonna do my Arsenal lineup, guys. Give me in the comments down below because I will get through them. If you've got any questions for my man Tom, then leave them down below. He does not have a channel, by the way. If anyone wants to subscribe to me, because he doesn't have a channel, guys. But yeah, he's a West Ham fan, guys, as you can probably tell. Absolute legend, Tom. But yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna get my Arsenal lineup, guys, quickly. I'm gonna use this, guys. Give me 1 second, people. Keep hitting like buttons up. I'm back literally 2 hours time for the podcast as well, guys. Stay tuned for that. So yeah, Arsenal lineup for me. Like what Tom is gonna do, I'm gonna rotate my Arsenal lineup as well, people. I think we don't have to go full strength because I think West Ham will also rotate as well. But yeah, I'm gonna share this, guys. So yeah, that's Tom's lineup there. Now it's time for Arsenal's lineup, people. Well, I will go with the game tomorrow. No, sorry, Wednesday. Anyway, right. Formation will just be typical. Goalkeeper, guys. Goalkeeper. It was Tom. Have you heard about the goalkeeper situation with Raya and Ramsdale?
Yeah, I've heard of that.
Who do you think's a better goalkeeper, in your opinion?
To be honest, they've both got mistakes in them, but
yeah,
I don't know. I'm not sure if I'll go Ramsdale because I trust him a little bit more, or if I'll go Raya because he's a bit better than him. Because with his long kicks, he can kick
that's a good point, man.
But then I've seen Raya the last few games, and it's been a bit dodgy.
Yeah, exactly, man. He has been. That's very true. I think they're as good as each other in some aspects.
Ramsdale by only by 1 inch.
But obviously, Ramsdale was a big part of why we got Champions League football this season, and also why we was in the title race last season. So people can easily turn around, but he was a big part, and he saved us against Liverpool as well. And yeah, he did make a few mistakes along the way as well. But Raya's been dodgy as well recently. So I think obviously Arteta is going to play Ramsdale 100%. He's going to go Ramsdale for me. Because he can play Raya, Champions League, Premier League as well. So it looks like he's going to be playing. Have I lagged? Oh, no, I'm good. It looks like he's going to be playing Ramsdale just for the cup matches, like Carabao Cup and FA Cup. So there we go, guys. Ramsdale better be signing goal for this game. The back four, guys, I'm going to rotate this around a lot, I think. I'm going to rotate this around a lot. I'm going to go with... you know what? It's Carabao Cup, guys. You know, he's still here. You might as well play the guy. You might as well play him. We're gonna go with. I never thought I'm gonna put him in my team, but we're gonna go with Cedric. Cedric Suarez, people, in the team. I mean, look, he's still. Why is he here then, guys? I mean, Carabao Cup, you might as well play the guy right back. Yeah, I know he shouldn't be here. I agree, he shouldn't be here, but he's in our squad. I mean, I'm not gonna go. I'm gonna rest Ben White, and who else you really go with? People say Tomiyasu, but Tomiyasu's gonna be playing in my team, so Tomiyasu will not be at right back. He'll be. Well, I'm going to show you in a minute. But yeah, Cedric, I'm going to go right back. Tom, what do you think about Cedric?
Well, I ain't really watched him. He ain't really played.
Yeah, I know. He's not good, mate. I'll be honest. He's not. I don't know why he's still here. I don't know why he's still at Arsenal, but
played this season.
I'm gonna because I think Arteta played him against Brentford. I'm pretty sure, if I can remember correctly. So I'm gonna go with him there. Two centre backs. This is where I'm gonna change. So I'm gonna go Tomiyasu in centre back. Tomiyasu's been brilliant this season for us, by the way. What have you made of him, Tomiyasu, for Arsenal this season?
Yeah, he's come on. He's massively improved.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go Tomiyasu centre back, guys, because he played really well there. Last game, when we played against Brentford in the Carabao Cup, obviously he's been superb this season for us. So I think he's gonna go straight into the team. It's all about giving him consistency and minutes as well. So Tomiyasu will go centre back. Alongside him, I'm gonna go with Jakob Kiwior, guys, playing left centre back as well. So I'm gonna drop Gabriel into Saliba. I thought Jakob Kiwior had a great game against who was it? Against obviously Sheffield United. When we beat the 5-0, I thought he was superb. So yeah, Kiwior and Tomiyasu, two centre backs, Cedric right back for me. Then the left back is gonna go. We're gonna go with. It's gonna have to be Zinchenko. It's gonna have to be Zinchenko playing left back. Because Tomiyasu can play left back, but we ain't got really anyone else there. Timber's injured, and obviously we sold Kieran Tierney, so Zinchenko is going to. I mean, we could play. Actually, do you know what? I wonder if they got him in this. Did they have Sosa? No, they don't. They don't have Sosa in here. That's annoying. Sosa is a good player. He's from the academy. I could go with him, but they ain't got it on here. So yeah, Zinchenko, Kiwior, Tomiyasu, Cedric. The two midfields, I don't think he's going to start Declan Rice. I think Declan Rice will come off the bench personally, Tom. And I think you'll get a great reception when he comes off the bench from you guys. I definitely think your fans will give him a great reception off the bench. So
yeah, we will.
So yeah. So I'm gonna go personally. Party's injured, as we know. We got quite a decent amount to choose from. I'm gonna go with. I think Jorginho's gonna start. I do think he'll go Jorginho. I'm gonna go with. You know what? I'm gonna throw him. El Neni. Mohamed El Neni's going in my team, guys. El Neni's coming in my team. The GOAT, obviously, he came off the bench against Sheffield United. He's fully fit. I mean, why not? Why not, guys? It's all about rotating our squad. I do want to take this Carabao Cup seriously. Don't get it twisted. I do want to take it seriously, but everyone's banging on about we've got good squad depth, so let's use it then, and let's win the Carabao Cup if that's the case. So I'm gonna go El Neni and Jorginho in the midfield. Then I'm gonna go with, of course, this guy's got to start. No brainer. I'm glad he did start against Sheffield United, but Smith Rowe goes straight in there. So, what's been your thoughts on Smith Rowe, man, for Arsenal?
Personally, I really like him. I would have him at West Ham.
Yeah,
and it's good in a way because Arteta's given him some game time. Like last season, he hardly played. Like coming down to minutes. He played minutes of the whole season.
Yeah, exactly, man. Exactly.
He's decent.
Yeah. So Smith Rowe for me, he's got to start, guys. Obviously, I'm glad he started against Sheffield United, but you got to start him again. It's all about giving him minutes. It's all about being consistent. So yeah. Right hand side, I do not want to see Saka play. I'm sorry. Saka's got to be rested. I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with Fabio Vieira on the right wing, I think. Because he did play against Monaco. I'm gonna put him on the right wing. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play Reece Nelson on the left wing, because he can play left wing as well, Reece Nelson. And then I'm gonna play, I think, as a main striker. I'm gonna try. You know what? I'm gonna put Havertz main striker. I'm gonna go Havertz as a main striker. I think. I mean, Arteta won't do this. This is my lineup, by the way, guys. But this is what I would do. I would play. But do you really bench Eddie Nketiah after he scored a hat-trick against Sheffield United? I think Eddie Nketiah will play against Newcastle. So I think Eddie Nketiah will play against Newcastle, probably start against Newcastle. So I think I'll send him for Newcastle. I think Arteta will send him for Newcastle. Probably play him here as well. But I want to see Havertz down the middle, yeah? Tom, what was your thoughts on Arsenal signing Havertz for 65 million? By the way,
I thought it was a bit too much for money. He hasn't come on like Declan Rice has, like far from. He hasn't. He scored a penalty. Like last couple of games, got into it a bit, but for 65 million, like, no way. I wouldn't pay money waste money out like
yeah, 100%, man,
that.
100%.
At the same time, he's been playing in the Premier League, so like, how can you give a player that's been playing in the Premier League for years' time?
Yeah, look, the thing is, yeah, the thing is, yeah, with Havertz, right, is Arteta's playing him in literally where Jorginho is playing right now, like in the deep midfielder role, Tom, and he clearly can't play there. You know, he's more of like an attacking midfielder. I mean, he played there for Leverkusen as an attacking midfielder. I feel like Arteta is using him in the wrong position, which is why I'm putting him in a striker. Because what I will say is, I know at Chelsea he played as more of a centre forward and didn't work out. It was awful. But when it comes to Arsenal as a centre forward, he's done all right. I think against Man City in the Community Shield, he did all right as a centre forward. I think against, obviously, when he came off the bench a few times, he played down that centre forward position. He's looked pretty decent. So I'm going to try him out there as a centre forward. You can quite easily play Trossard there as well if you wanted to as a centre forward. I'm going to, obviously, Jesus is injured. Eddie Nketiah, I'm going to save, obviously, for Newcastle. Nelson, I've got on the win as well. I think he definitely needs a start. I think he will start. I've gone Fabio Vieira on the right wing because I think I want to see Vieira start as well. I think he needs game time. He's looked pretty decent this season as well. So fair play to Vieira when he has came on. Obviously, he literally scored against Sheffield United. But yeah, so that will be my lineup, guys. That will be my lineup. Let me know any changes you make. Ramsdale's the goalkeeper. Cedric Suarez right back. Tomiyasu Kivior centre backs. Zinchenko left back. Jorginho and Elneny as the two midfielders. Smith Rowe, Vieira, Nelson, Havertz. Tom, what's your thoughts on my lineup, man?
I think it's good. I think that team will still beat us.
That's like our B team, by the way, Tom, or like our C team, pretty much.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Your B team compared to our B team is like steps up. It's like levels up, and that's your B team. Like, I'm not even funny. We've got Danny Ings, Ben Rama, and Cornet. Like, they're all shit.
No, Cornet's good.
Yeah, but he ain't played for ages.
Oh, okay, yeah, fair enough.
Got a really big injury, and when he did play, he was just shit. He doesn't do anything.
Ah, fair enough then. Fair enough.
And Danny Ings has scored like two
Danny
goals.
Ings. I mean, who's your other? I mean, wait, what about Antonio? You still got Antonio, don't you? Yeah, of course you do.
Yeah, he came off yesterday at 56 minutes. So I was a bit not happy because like we needed a goal. It was like nil.
Yeah.
It was like 1-0 to them, and he brought him off for Ben Rama. So I was a bit pissed off about that. But then I wouldn't play him. I'd rest him for Brentford at the weekend.
What about Lucas Paqueta as well?
Yeah, I was going to say rest Paqueta and Alvarez, but they're both banned for Saturday. So I'm thinking about it. Paqueta might go in with Souček or one of them because they're not playing at the weekend.
Why are they banned for Saturday?
They both got 5 yellow cards.
Oh, so yeah, they might be. Honestly, Tom, yeah, the player I'm worried about the most in West Ham is like he's on my thumb now. It's got to be Lucas Paqueta. He's quality, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. Yeah, I thought you were going to say Kudas because he's a good player as well. I think he's the only player that might give your defence like something, give you trouble. I can't see the others doing anything.
Because with Mohamed Kudus, you know, he loves to run out defenses, doesn't he? You know, that's all about his game, isn't it? It's the cause.
And then cuts inside, then
Yeah.
continues running. He's good at doing
Yeah.
that.
He's going to be a threat. If he starts, it's you know, our defense is going to have to be on their A game, bro, because he's a good player, you know. He's very versatile as well. You know, you can play him on the wing, you can play him as an attacking midfielder, play him as a number 8 as well. You know, you can play him everywhere pretty much. Centre forward as well if you really wanted to. So yeah, there we go, guys. That is my lineup. Tom done his lineup earlier as well. Go and rewind it if you haven't seen it. I will go through you guys' comments, but before we do that, Tom, I need your thoughts going into the game. Score prediction. What are you saying, man? As a West Ham fan,
I'm saying 2-1 to Arsenal.
dude, he's gone 2-1 Arsenal. Wow, he's really not confident, are you, Tom?
2-1
Arsenal. Any goal scorers, do you think, or just gonna go with your prediction?
I'm just gonna stick with my prediction.
He's gonna go 2-1 Arsenal. For me, guys, you know what? I'm gonna go with. You know what? I do think you guys will score. I'm gonna go 1-1. Penalty shootout. Arsenal win on penalties. I'm gonna go Arsenal to win on penalties.
Yeah, I think that could happen. Anything could happen. I mean, if you score and then you score another to make it 2-0, it could be anything. You could do us. Like, you could smash us.
Yeah, but you could at the same time you could do us as well, man. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not underestimating West Ham one bit. We're really not. London Stadium is honestly like we've got a mixed record when it comes to playing you at the London Stadium. Obviously, last season was a 2-2 draw. You know, the year before that, you know, I remember the game when it was 3-3. Do you remember that game when you went 3-0 up against us and you ended up bottling it? And we came back and it was a 3-3 draw in the end. We've had a few of those. I remember when we battered you 5-1 when Alexis Sanchez had an absolute masterclass. What a player he was, by the way. So yeah, I'm gonna go with 1-1 draw, and we're gonna go penalties, and we're gonna win on penalties. So we're gonna go through quarterfinals, Carabao Cup, people. I think we're the favourite, surely, going into this game, Tom. You know.
Yeah, you are.
I think we got to be. I think we got to be the favourites going into this game.
You're a big favourite.
Yeah. So look, I want us to win this Carabao Cup, people. I want us to win this Carabao Cup. So, you know, this starts our way. You know, we beat Brentford in. Who did you beat in the last round in the Carabao Cup? Tom, you there?
Yeah, I'm there. I said Lincoln.
Oh, did you? Lincoln.
Yeah, Lincoln away.
What was the score?
1-0.
1-0 away from home. Oh, well, that was dodgy then, wasn't it? That was a dodgy result away at Lincoln.
It was dodgy. I thought we were going to fuck it up, but
yeah. Yeah, so look, man, there's that. I'm going to go through you guys' comments. If you've got any questions for Tom, leave them down below. If you want to ask him anything about West Ham, leave them down below. Let me go through you guys' comments and I'm going to get out of it, Tom. Yeah, big up yourself, man. Appreciate you coming on today as well. Much appreciated, guys. I'm literally live as well in another. Literally in 1 hour's time, we've got the TG podcast, people. So we're going to be reflecting Sheffield United. We'll talk about Eddie and Nketiah. We're going to be talking about a little bit about West Ham and the Carabao Cup, a little about Newcastle as well. So it's going to be a good one tonight, guys. Stay tuned for that. But let's go through you guys' comments, see what you guys are saying. We've got Mrs. Ryan in the chat. Good Josh. Big up to you, Mrs. Ryan. Look, Tom, look who it is. Look who it is in the chat. You, mate, you recognize the name, don't you?
Bradley Jones.
What a legend, man. What a legend. Oi, vamos. You guys go to the same college, don't you, Tom?
Yeah.
What a geezer. What an absolute geezer. Good to see you, man. Day one as always, by the way, man. Day one as always. Absolute legend. Absolute legends. We've got Valentina in the chat as well. Good to see you as always, Valentina. How are you doing? Well, Tom. Tom, do you know who that is?
No.
No, I'm big up Valentina. Make sure you slide into Tom's DMs. Yeah, Cheltenham Fan TV in the chat as well. Are you guys in the Carabao Cup? I don't think you are, man. I think you guys got knocked out early, didn't you? Probably like round 1. But good evening to you as well, bro. Hope you're doing well. Big up Jordan as well. You guys are playing Bournemouth. Both Jordans in the chat. Liverpool fans, you guys. I saw Mo Salah came 11th in the Ballon d'Or, by the way. So, any Liverpool fans, what's your thoughts on that? Saka came 23rd, Tom. Saka came 23rd in the Ballon d'Ors. Bloody Onana, the Man United goalkeeper, was above Saka. It was a joke. Big up to my man Tom in the chat as well, guys. I will be going on his channel as well, 7 p.m. tonight, as well as my podcast, 8 p.m. Guys, come over and stay tuned for that. Big up my man, Buonasera to AFC always as well. Good to see you, my man. Hope you're doing well. Big up Football Goals in the chat as well. Big up Rory in the chat as well, absolute legend. Yours with Leeds in 2021. Oh yeah, when we beat them 4-1, didn't we? Yeah. AFC always says I want the Carabao Cup, FA Cup, Champions League. Exactly, bro. That should be the standards, though. That should be from every Arsenal fan. That should be the standards. Like, you want to win every single trophy in football, especially as a club size, as a size as big as Arsenal. You know, especially the success we've had in the past, especially how big of a club we are. That should be the standards for a club of size. I don't know what it's like for West Ham. I don't know. What's your standards, Tom, for as a West Ham fan? You know, do you want the Carabao Cup? Do you want the FA Cup?
Winning one of the cups, like Carabao Cup, FA Cup. I want us to have a go in the FA Cup, but winning one cup, I think, that's our standard. I'll be much happier with that. I mean, we won European one last year. I was really happy about that. If we can win another one.
Imagine you win.
I would say if we
go on.
Win the Carabao Cup and the European Cup, Europa League. I want to win both of them, but I don't think that'll happen.
I mean,
if we can win one.
Imagine, Tom, you guys win the Europa League and you go Champions League next season. It'd be insane, wouldn't it, man? You guys were very close to doing it as well a few years back as well. Could we see West Ham in the Champions League next season?
Yeah.
Keeping our buttons up, people, as well. Big up my man 56 in the chat, as always. Absolute real one, absolute legend. Big up my man Villa Boys. Madu, big up Una Emery, man. Emery Masterclass. Emery Masterclass as always, bro. He's cooking right now for you lot. He's fair play to him. Mr. Good Evening is cooking. Look, Tom watched the game, didn't you, Tom, when you got battered by Aston Villa 4-1? You know?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Emery's doing a great job for them, honestly. He's doing a great job. So big up to you, Villa Boys. Literally, the time's coming when you're coming back on the channel. Obviously, in preview, Villa Boys, yeah? When we play you guys at Villa Park in a few weeks as well. I look forward to the game. It's gonna be tough. Will Declan Rice start on Wednesday? I don't know. I don't think we should really start him, in my opinion. I think bring him off the bench, yes, but I think you rest him for this game. I think you give someone like Jorginho or El Neni a chance, in my opinion, because I do see us rotating the squad around quite a lot. So I don't know. 56 says we haven't won the Carabao Cup in literally only 2 times in history we've won the Carabao Cup. / the League Cup, but you know how they rename it every single year. We have to take it seriously because we haven't won it in 30 years. Exactly, bro. And City is out of the competition. Yeah, exactly. That's the last time we got to the final was 3-0. 2018, Man City battered us in the final.
You can have like teams now because Man City are out.
The only good teams that I'm afraid of in the Carabao Cup is Newcastle and Liverpool. That is it. That they're the only 2 teams I'm really afraid of, because if we get Liverpool at Anfield, I'm afraid. If we get Newcastle away from home, I'm afraid. So they're the only 2 teams I'm really afraid of. Like, obviously, West Ham will be tough as well. Like, this game will be tough. And I'm not underestimating you guys, by the way, one bit. Because you're going to give us a great game. I can just feel it.
Yeah.
So yeah. Big up my man Paul in the chat as well. Birmingham City fan, hope you're doing well, my friend. Big up Trugoon and Tom, hope you're doing well. Yeah, Tom, you're all well, aren't you, my friend? You're doing all good. So yeah, big up, man. Big up to me in the chat as well. I'm very well, thank you. Good to see you. Any transfer news? Yeah, there's been a few. We've been linked with Mark Gay from Crystal Palace, the centre back. That's the main story I saw today, was about Mark Gay being linked to Arsenal, the Crystal Palace centre back. I'm going 2-1 Arsenal win. Yeah, I've seen all your predictions, guys. Everyone's going with Arsenal win. Yeah, look at that. 5-0, Tom. Tamina's gone 5-0 to Arsenal. Oh my God. Please. Guys, do it if you haven't already. Thank you. 5-0 is too high of expectation. Yeah,
I think it is a bit.
I don't think it'll be 5-0. Not maybe at the Emirates, but London Stadium, nah, not for me. Nah, guys, you can't underestimate West Ham, man. You can't underestimate West Ham. It's an away game, and they got Kudus, Ward-Prowse, and Paqueta. Exactly. Big up Jordan as well. Good to see you, bro. Rory says Alvarez doesn't have the same physical presence as Declan Rice. Do you agree with that, Tom?
I think he's got a different approach, like when he plays the game. I'm not sure if I totally agree with different presence, but he is completely different than Declan Rice. I mean, if I had a midfield, I would have Rice and Alvarez probably. But it'd be tough if we still had Rice. We'd have a big decision with Ward-Prowse as well in it, and Souček.
Yeah.
I mean, we've also got youngsters like Coventry that can play midfield. We've got Mbama up front, and we've got Marshall, like a few youngsters coming through. Like Mbuma could play up front, or Coventry could play, and a couple of the others could play, because they played a couple of times this season, and David Moyes was like, we'll give him like a chance up front, but he ain't had any minutes at all. So I'm a bit conscious about him. I think yesterday there was big boos after the game, so I think people might start getting a bit pissed off with Moyes.
Wow. What
Personally, I want a fresh manager, fresh start. You know, we have had it for a long time. Yeah.
So you think Moyes should be sacked then, in your opinion?
I think he should go soon. I don't think he should be sacked.
Do you think it should be his like last season?
Yeah, or maybe a bit earlier. I don't know, maybe January, halfway through the season.
I think I definitely think maybe review it at Christmas, because you can look at it and say like, all right, Europa League, have we made out the group stages? That's got to be the first task. Get you out the group stages of Europa League, right? Get you into the knockouts of that. Premier League wise, how you doing? In the Premier League, if like relegation fighting sort of thing, you're like 14th, like low down, sack him, But if he's got you like 9th, like above mid-table, I think you hold on to him and also see how you're doing in the Carabao Cup as well. If you somehow beat Arsenal, if you go through that, FA Cup's coming up as well. So I think you should review it at Christmas. But I think eventually, I definitely think eventually he will go, and you will get a new manager. And it'd be interesting to see, because honestly, I think you got some great players. I really do, man. I think you got some great players. So I'm not underestimating you one bit, bro. I'll be honest. Didn't you? Yeah, you did, didn't you? On penalties.
Yeah, we knocked them out on pens. It was like 2021, I think it was.
I remember that. Yeah. Ramsdale
White. The game as well.
Yeah, mate. Tom was there. Mate, Tom goes every game. Yeah, Tom's a proper West Ham fan, man. He goes pretty much every single game. But this is Rory's lineup. You're on Ramsdale, White. Oh, you're gonna start Ben White. Fair enough. Tomiyasu in centre back. Kivior. Wait, man, put Tomiyasu twice. Having two Tomiyasu's, mate. One's very good, but having two, why not? Jorginho, Rice, Smith Rowe, Nelson, Trossard, and Nketiah. That is Rory's lineup. I think Odegaard will start. I would personally go Smith Rowe, personally, man. And I reckon Odegaard will play against Newcastle, personally. Rice is rested. Yeah, Rice will be rested, I think. Finally, a game. Finally, an Arsenal game in the Carabao Cup's going to be televised. Yeah, finally. But I'll be at the game, so I don't have to worry about that. I'll be at the game, Tom, with my man Tom as well. And yeah, we're both going to the game. Tom, do you want to come on my match day vlog as well, man? I'll probably do like a vlog there as well. If you want to come on that as well, then of course feel free to. Be up to Ryan in the
alright,
chat.
I'll come.
3-1 to Arsenal, says Jordan. 3-2 Arsenal, says Ryan. Didn't mean to put Tomiyasu twice. Big up to Luke in the chat as well. Metzinchenko left back. What's this? Gabriel didn't start against Sheffield United. Then he's reliable. So yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind it, but I want to see personally Tomiyasu and Kiwior play. No, I wouldn't start Trossard, man, because I think yeah, you could do him up front, or maybe on the wing, you put him on the left and put Nelson on the right. Fair enough. But I personally want to see Nelson play. I want to see Havertz down the middle, and I want to see Fabio Vieira on a right personally, man. That's just my opinion. Come back home. The Wi-Fi is not good. Big ups, Sina Sosa in the chat. Hope you're doing well. Nice to see you as well. Nice to see you as well. Good to see you in the chat as always. Hope you've been keeping well as well. Big up to you. Lee Gunnar says, "Why didn't we sign Danny Ings? Did he actually say that? Oh my god!" According to the report, we close to signing Marcos. I've never heard of him. Do you mean Acuna from Sevilla, or do you mean? Have you ever heard of him before, Tom?
I think he means Marcus Acuna, left back for Seville.
The Sevilla player, the World Cup winner, surely, right? Let me type it. Let me type him up. See what you mean.
I really like him. I really rate him.
Yeah, Marcus Acuna. Yeah,
but we need a right back and a left back. But we've been doing that. We've been asking for that for years, and our owners still ain't giving it to us. So hopefully in January, comes through a bit, because we still need a right back, a left back, and a striker. Because Danny Ings ain't good enough. We need to sell him. You've got that youngster, but like we still need another number 9 to help Antonio, so he can get rested for cup games, European games, and all that. Because realistically, we've only got one striker, because Danny Ings is shit and the youngster never plays. So
yeah,
there's kind of part in that prospect, because he doesn't really get rested. I mean, he does get rested because you play Danny Ings, but then he doesn't do anything. It's like a wasted player, really.
Exactly, man. I mean,
against Olympiacos, he had a shot. He wasn't even facing towards goal. He had to turn and smashed it over the bar. So, like, how do you cope with players like that?
Oh my god, man! He's a donkey, isn't he? He actually is a bit of a donkey. I can't lie, man. Why did you sign him in the first place? It's a weird signing from. Was it Aston Villa you signed him from?
It was a panic buy because Skamaka at the time was injured.
You should have kept him, man. Mate, Skamaka's a bad man. Skamaka's a baller, bro. You should have got Skamaka, bro.
Yeah, but Moyes only played one up front, and it was the same with Sebastian Haller. Remember him?
Oh, I remember Haller. Yeah.
Skamaka was literally like him. He couldn't be. He'd started all right. He done all right. But then, like, Moyes has only got one way of playing. And if you're going to stick him up front on his own, I think he was fed up. He couldn't be bothered on the pitch.
But maybe with, like, a new manager who plays different to Moyes, then...
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
It's just that he's got one way of playing. It's a bit like... I say it's a bit like Sean Dyche at Everton. Similar to that.
Yeah.
I mean, Dyche is completely different, but Moyes
So do you think he's going to sit up, sort of sitting back against Arsenal then on Wednesday?
I don't think we'll sit back. I think we'll go for it. I just think we'll get beaten.
Yeah, fair enough.
Personally.
Yeah, fair enough.
Because like he plays one up front. That's his system. But everyone hates it. I don't agree with some of his tactics that he does. But at the end of the day, it all comes down to what, like, Arsenal, West Ham are going to put out, what lineup. So
yeah, exactly.
Just have to see,
Make sure to have your binoculars ready. Yeah, that's class. That is. Big up Tom as well. Yeah, man. I'm going to wrap it up in literally 5 minutes, and I'll be straight on your stream, man. Don't you worry, man. I'll be straight on your stream. No need to delay it, man. I'm going to hop on. I'm sorry I'm a bit late. I know it's overrun a little bit, but I'll be on literally in about five minutes. We'll get through you guys' comments and then we'll get out of it. I think we drew 1-1 and I'll go with that as well, man. I'll go with the exact prediction as you, bro. Big up to Tom, says Jordan. Yeah, big up to you as well. Rory says, who would you sorry, what's happened there? 1 second. Rory says, who would you appoint as a West Ham manager? I think there's some good names out there, you know.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, I don't know. I can't think.
Mean,
Like,
do you think someone like what's his name, Zinedine Zidane, will go to a club like West Ham? I think that'd be a fantastic. Imagine Zidane at West Ham, bro.
I would love Zidane, but he ain't coming to us.
No, he's not gonna come. I mean,
managers like that it's going to be a no-no. You already know it.
What about Xabi Alonso from Leverkusen, who's doing a great job for them? I think it'd be a good manager for you guys.
Yeah, or the Dortmund manager, because he used to play for us. Like, he used to be a centre back, I think, or I can't remember. But
the Croatian manager?
I don't know what countries he's from, but he looks a good manager.
Is it Terzic, the Dortmund manager? Yeah.
Yeah, it's like with the fuzzy hair and all that.
Yeah, him. Yeah.
Yeah, I rate him. He's a good manager.
What about if you get, what's his name? Let me have a look. Who's the one? Yeah, what if you get this guy called Marco Rosa from Leipzig? He's a very good manager as well.
Is he? Yeah.
You've got, who else? You've got
Graham Potter, but I'm not sure about him.
Graham Potter, yeah, that's a good shout. That's a good shout. That is.
I have my doubts with Graham Potter.
Yeah, that's a good shout though. Who else?
I saw him at Chelsea, and I just don't know if if he comes to us, I'm not sure if he's the right man. Like, what I mean is, like, I don't think it's correct for him to come to us, because it's just like,
yeah. Antonio Conte. Imagine, man. Imagine, mate.
Antonio Conte.
Imagine.
I'll take him, but then
Maurizio Sarri as well. Oh my god.
I'll take Conte.
Yeah.
But I'm not. He did a shit job at Spurs, so I'm not saying definite yeses. Or about Sarri as well. Maurizio Sarri.
Yeah.
I don't think him. Nah.
Ralph Hasenhuttl. That's an alright shout from the former Southampton manager.
Yeah, but he did get sacked, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
He did a good job, actually, going way back. But then he got sacked. So,
what about getting Big Sam back, Tom? Sam Allardyce.
Oh, you know what? I would love it, but I think he'll send us down.
Nuno Espirito Santo from Wolves. Former Wolves manager. Nuno.
No, I don't think so. Nah.
I think there is definitely managers out there if he was to get rid of David Moyes.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. But Tom, that's it, man. That's a preview done. That's our lineups done. Obviously, I'll be going to the game with you, my friends. Wednesday, guys, will be match vlog on the channel. Looking forward to
I'll come on your podcast on Wednesday.
Yeah, like we're gonna do like a vlog at the game, and then I'll probably do like a match reaction if you're free for that as well, man. Literally after. Yeah. It'll probably be a bit late though, because we're gonna get back pretty late in it. Probably like 11 p.m. in it, so it might be too late for you. But
yeah, I'll see about it. Yeah. Have I got to come on the podcast later? You're doing a podcast at 8 p.m.
Yeah, I am. But look, it's entirely up to you, man. Like, we'll talk about it off air, because I've got quite a lot of guests coming on that as well, like different Arsenal fans coming on. So we are going to touch on your game. So, mate, it's entirely up to you. But I'll speak to that. But you, mate, you don't have to. No, I want to thank you, by the way. Big up Tom, guys. Yeah, everyone, big up to Tom, by the way, because my man's came on today. And he smashed it as well. Tom, bro, you should start YouTube, man. Honestly, you smashed it. You honestly, hey, man. Literally, guys, he speaks facts as a West Ham fan. You know, he's not one of those cocky West Ham fans who give it all the big and But yeah, he keeps it real. Big up to him, absolute legend. Tom, thanks for coming on, man. I hope you enjoyed it today as well, man. And
Yeah, I
you're
did.
always welcome, as you know, like my G. So big up to you, man, guys. Guys, we're getting out of here. I'm live 8 p.m. again for the podcast. We're talking about, of course, Sheffield United win, West Ham as well, Newcastle all coming up. Talking about Eddie Nketiah as well. So yeah, we've got lots to discuss about that as well. So thanks to the support, guys. Thanks to all the likes as well. We're getting out of here, people. Tom, may the best team win, bro. May the best team win, and also good luck for the rest of the season as well as a West Ham fan. I hope you guys go far in Europa League as well, man. Because it'd be good to see you guys go far in that. So yeah, we're out of it, guys. Take care, everyone. Come on, the Gunners, and I'll see you literally in about under an hour, guys, for my podcast. Bye, people. Ciao. We're out of it. Come on, the Gunners.